And Tropicana, really? They've introduced the first cereal made for orange juice instead of milk. Look there, the banner's covering it. It's annoying, but look at it. Tropicana Crunch. It's a granola kind of thing. The company opted for that because it absorbs the acidity better than flakes. The combo built an unforgettable breakfast experience. Orange juice on cereal. Okay, Tropicana. On Wall Street, the markets roar back for their best day in more than a month. Dow up 614, S&P up 104, NASDAQ up 383. Orange juice on cereal. I'm Shepard Smith on CNBC. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the top of the news. We've all heard of the 4-day work week, but a 4-day school week? That's happening. New satellite images of the Russian fleet showing what could be the next weapon in their arsenal. Dolphins. But first, a former cop takes the stand in his own defense in a Capitol riot trial. He's a former New York City police officer who told a jury in D.C. all he wanted to do was defend himself after what he called a rogue cop attacked him. Thomas Webster charged with assaulting a D.C. police officer with a flagpole during the Capitol insurrection. This is he on January the 6th. Webster told the jury he went to the Capitol to practice his First Amendment rights on the day of the riot. He accused the officer of provoking him and said, quoting now, "I almost felt like I was the cop and he was the protester." The officer he attacked also testified. He said he didn't provoke Webster or anybody else and that he struggled to breathe as the man attacked him. Webster is the fourth person to face a trial related to the attack of January 6th. Juries convicted all three of the other defendants. CNBC's Shamari Stone reports from Washington on details of the former cop's testimony.
Today in court, former New York City police officer Thomas Webster testified that D.C. police officer Noah Rathbun gave a quick finger move and taunted him to come over the barricades. Webster claimed, quote, "He really wants to fight me. I don't think they would teach that in the academy." Prosecutors told jurors the video shot from several angles shows Webster, dressed in the red jacket, attacking Officer Rathbun. Webster's defense lawyers say he acted in self-defense. This image shows his hands on Rathbun's gas mask. Webster told the jury, quote, "I kind of wanted him to see my hands." He also claims Officer Rathbun hit him first, but the video seemingly shows Webster first push the bike rack against the officer, and then there is a scuffle. Webster called it a schoolyard fight. The video also appears to show Webster tackle Rathbun to the ground. Webster's attorneys argue that he was actually bringing the officer to the ground to avoid getting hit. At one point, Webster told the jury when Rathbun hit him, he felt he'd been hit by a freight train and that he was seeing stars after the impact. He called it one of the hardest hits that I've had. Webster also gave an explanation for saying,
"Send more patriots, please help."
He told the jury he wanted his 15 seconds of fame. Quote, "I just said something silly just to get on camera. I didn't mean it, literally." The judge was frustrated with both sides. He told prosecutors to ask short, concise questions. He told Webster to answer questions directly. No verdict today. Cross-examination is expected to continue tomorrow morning at 9:30.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.